Hello, my loves. Good morning. You beautiful beings. Welcome to your weekly, monthly energy update. This is where I just tap into collective energies and deliver some messages that will support you in some way, shape, or form wherever you're at this point in your journey. If you're finding this video, I trust that there may be something here for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Just so you are aware, I read tarot very differently than most. I am an energy reader. I use tarot as just confirmation to help me confirm the energies that I'm picking up on. And so the first energy that I would like to share is one of when I was starting my reading today, or when I was trying to sit myself down and set up. I've been battling this irritation all morning and a little bit of grumpy exhaustion. And normally I would blame this on hormones or this or that or the other. But in a moment of experiencing this internal warfare, we could say, I closed my eyes and I went, I don't have to live this way. At first I probably said, Spirit, I'm inviting you in. And then that's what came to me was, you don't have to live this way. And so the first message of today is bringing through the awareness that wherever you are or whatever you're feeling internally or however you're experiencing life, we have the power to change it. And when I say change it, I don't mean we can't obviously bippity boppity boo and make things go away. But what we can do is choose to give ourselves either the grace or the moment or whatever it is that we require. And so for me in this moment, when I closed my eyes and I just asked, like, okay, life is not working out in alignment. It doesn't feel like everywhere I turned, it felt like I was met with resistance. So I just closed my eyes and went within and just met that part of myself that felt and angry and tired and I just breathed into it. And it was almost as if in that moment where I just let it be there and just allowed it to exist, it dissipated. And so that felt significant to share for whatever reason. Hopefully it's for somebody out there that we don't have to, naturally I would carry out this day as in today's just going to be a grumpy day. It's just the way today is. It's just the way I woke up. It's just the way XYZ. But that sacred pause that I took for a moment just to level with myself allowed me to recognize that, hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to feel what I'm feeling. And I also don't have to keep telling myself the narrative and the story that is prolonging the feeling, Does that make sense? And so we're being challenged to look at our shadow a little bit. We're being challenged to look at our shadow aspects and things that maybe aren't, or better said, that are taking us out of our harmonic way of existing or our inner harmony. Right? And these shadow aspects aren't coming up to pull you out of inner peace or inner harmony, or they're showing up to challenge yourself to ground even deeper into it. Does that make sense? Or at least that's what feels like is coming through. And perhaps there's been some contemplation, it feels like there's been an effort of trying to make sense of what you're letting go of, or what is no longer in service to you, what is no longer benefiting to keep in your life, whether it's a person, place, thing, job, relationship, and feeling into this energy of what we want life to look like, or what you want life to look like, what you want life to feel like, what you want to reprioritize and aim your focus towards. I can't help but feel like life as you've known it is changing in miraculous ways, and so there's this energy of having an invitation, right? When we get challenged, when we feel these roadblocks, when we feel these things come up that irk us, it's the subtle guidance coming through, right? I've talked about this previously, that these are showing us where we need to integrate the lessons we've learned, right? So again, I'm coming back to the example of me being grumpy this morning, where old me would normally react in a way that would prolong it throughout the entire day. But the me that I'm learning to integrate, right, the new self, and the parts and patterns that I want to practice to enjoy life more, are not pushing against what is challenging me, but to confront it with kindness in a way. Is that making sense? Let me know if this resonates. And these invitations are what is bringing us towards our freedom, towards joy, towards abundance, towards health, wealth, happiness, love, and prosperity, right? It's almost like we just move towards what feels good. What is the path of least resistance? And when we speak about the path of least resistance, it's not about the path that is easiest. Least resistance doesn't mean ignoring your emotions and picking the route of avoiding, or you know what I mean? It's about least resistance is not meeting challenge with resistance, right? Least resistance is not acting from resistance. Does that make sense? And so perhaps this is like the biggest message in it all, is the theme is, where are we still meeting life with resistance, and how can we soften? And in the softening, where, what can we learn in that space, or what is there that is required for us to gain or grow from? And it's like in that space of allowing yourself to like just tune in for a minute and say, why am I feeling this way? What is it that is actually, and just confronting these little feelings of lack, shame, doubt, insecurity, frustration, sadness, and just taking a really kind moment with yourself to relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath. And accept this as part of whatever process is in the happening for your highest good and for the highest good of all. There are no mistakes. And when we can see through a lens of, this is here to help me, benefit me, support me within my growth, within my evolution, within my soul's unraveling in some way, shape, or form, within my divine union within self, coming into harmonic balance within the self, This can also be a card of love, right? When we come into union with the self, we then can come into union with another from a place of wholeness, right? When our divine masculine and divine feminine energies within us are balanced, we can then come into harmonic balance and equilibrium within the world around us and within relationships. Let's just get one more. What's this clarity card? We have the yeah, we're walking away, guys. We are walking away from what is no longer in service to us. And we're just, it's at the point where we've moved past. We've moved beyond, We've moved beyond the, it came up reverse, which tells me it's already past. And now we're just integrating the newness. We're integrating the new self. We're integrating this abundant, healthy, wealthy way of experiencing the world. And clarity will come as we continue. Clarity, balance, and the release of all that needs to go will continue to unfold with every step, right? And maybe your next step is just to take a deep breath within yourself and pause in this moment. I felt like a space cadet all morning. I was like, how am I going to make a video today? I want to prepare my week, and then I'm going away for a week. So I'm like, how am I going to do all these videos? And I was like, oh yeah, stop trying to put on. Right? I'm really learning that, to stop trying to put on a mask or to show up in a way that it seems acceptable. No, you have pure essence, authentic Randy with the low capacity she has today. And I've learned something and gained something from this reading, and so I hope that you did as well. And meeting yourself with grace is so powerful. It's like in those moments you learn how to take back your power. When you're like, oh, I don't have to be angry, or I don't have to keep entertaining bullshit in my mind that doesn't make me feel good. That's it. You don't have to. So start entertaining thoughts that do feel good. And sometimes we can't just, I'm happy. No, we have to sometimes often confront what is causing the discomfort, and it's very easily met when you, okay, just settle into it for a minute, embrace it, and then probably it will dissolve and you can carry on with your day with more joy, more ease. I love you all. I hope this was able to support you on your journey in some way, shape, or form. This reading is timeless, so whenever you find it, it is meant for you. I love you. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day, and until next time.